We have lots of news today. We have Intaction, Arc Law, TLC Tugger news, Bloodstained Men, Next Level Intactivism, Foragin, Hegemon news, and much more coming up next. Happy New Year, guys! At the first Tuesday of every month, I'm going to humbly ask for $5 a month. If you appreciate our work and want to keep the POTS charity program going for as long as possible, please consider doing so using our Ko-fi account. I would definitely appreciate that. Also, so YouTube pushes this out to more people, we're not going to put links in the description anymore, except for the Ko-fi account on the first Tuesday. So to see all my links, please go to my intro video or my bio. In Intaction news, they are looking for circumcision regret parents to help them with an important project. You can make a difference if you go and contact them. It's going to go and give you this contact form right here. You can go ahead and fill it out and help Intaction if you're a regret parent, and I'm sure they would definitely appreciate that. Arc Law recently accepted an invite from us to go ahead and do a interview with us. However, they turned around and declined for an unknown reason, and there are reasons swirling around why that is. If you go here to Beyond the Briss, you'll notice that Steven Sabota, the person who we were going to interview, is also the executive director of Attorneys for the Rights of the Child, or ARC Law. He signed Beyond the Briss, the oath that they have. So many intactivists have questioned that maybe he's involved with the Burchim lawsuit. So if you go check our polls right now, there are people who believe that Arc Law signed the Beyond the Briss agreement is perhaps affected by the lawsuit Brendan Murata is pressing. There are also people who think that people who do not like Prevail of the system are reaching out behind our backs to the people of our future interviews and telling them not to do an interview with POTS. And I have other options here that you guys can go ahead and pick from. Feel free to join my Discord and let me know how you feel. Because perhaps maybe Steven Sabota just decided to change his mind for no reason. Perhaps it's just because. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think either in the comments or on the Discord. Since this is the beginning of a new year, POTS has done quite a bit and would love to share what we've done in a matter of just 6 months. We've donated a little over $23, which may not sound like a lot, but it's more than most people donate. We had gift card giveaways. We had t-shirt giveaways. We have partnered with eBay and Amazon. We've made allies like Breaking the Cut, Zaria Wolf, and Mirabelle, who helped me with my setup. We've interviewed 18 genital autonomy advocates. We also broke 150 subscribers, which you know what? We're about to get 1,000 subs in 6 months if we all work together. So let's go hit 1,000 subs, guys. We got this. We also had Breaking the Cut make t-shirts for us. So that is awesome. And while one business opens, another is closing. Well, partially. TLC Tugger retirement. Ron Lau said, "I'm not ready to fully retire, although there are things I wish to focus on more, like podcasting, making music, and broadening my intactivist demonstrations, in addition to harder core environmentalism." Ron Lau will continue to offer bumper stickers and other intactivist gear, but after December, he'll be making and shipping TLC Tugger devices just by himself at a reduced production volume until we identify someone with the desire and capability to be trained to take over. So if anyone's interested, go email Ron Lau. And in Bloodstained Men news, yes guys, Bloodstained Men, they are able to be talked about now in the news. Oh, okay. So the Bloodstained Men are having a fundraiser on their Facebook. They want to raise $5,000. They're at $1,300 right now. I'm not quite sure if this is actually about a certain protest that they're planning on doing. I'm not quite sure, but they do have a major thing planned, as you can see right here. All right, and speaking of fundraisers, we have Megan Ramey doing a GoFundMe to help her join her first Bloodstained Men protest. Yes, guys, this is done by Megan Ramey. She just wants $1,000 to go ahead and protest with the Bloodstained Men. She is an intactivist from Texas and is wanting to join the Bloodstained Men on the front lines for their Florida protest January 20th through February 1st. So if you guys are interested, you guys can go ahead and help her out. Also, interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure that Lazarus Bell told me in an interview that Bloodstained Men may be covering all of this for her. So if you're listening, Megan, maybe you should go either reach out to Bloodstained Men and see if they can help cover some of this, or hopefully the Intact family can go ahead and help get you to your $1,000 goal. NLI is also doing a GoFundMe, and they have jumped up in donations. They're only $140 away. That is awesome. They jumped from $290 to $431. So that is awesome, guys. They're almost there to their goal of $570. Intaction is getting closer. They're at about $11,000. They need $4,000 to get to their goal. So they're so close. And remember, guys, that they are doubling your donations until they get enough to hit this goal. Forgin has beat their goal, like we said last week, but this time they actually rose more. They got $1,917 extra past their $45,000 goal. So that is awesome for Forgin. And in Hegemon news, Brendan Morata went on the Mother Freedom podcast, and he spoke about circumcision and saying no to infant circumcision. It's male genital mutilation. You guys can go ahead and watch it either here on his site. But what I've noticed is that when you go here to go and watch it, this has 15 likes, 175 views, which isn't that much, guys. Like, you want, especially for somebody who has 1,400 subs, you definitely want to see people with a lot more likes. It's really not that hard. Check this out. Boom. Easy. You want to go ahead, give them likes. You want to watch it, obviously. And look, only one person commented. Come on, guys. You guys should go to Mother Freedom and give her some support, because you want her to be excited and have more genital autonomy activists on her podcast, right? Because look at her other stuff. 326, 1,000 views, 667, 551. Come on, guys, you can do better. I believe in you. And in Forgin news, they actually released a commentarium. So, ethics approval granted. That's big news there. So this is their commentarium for January 1st. Their ethics approval for sheep trials is good. So they're going to collaborate with the University of Camerino. They collaborate with these guys quite a bit. This is going to have them get the laboratory space, organizing, staffing, getting the sheep with the approval in place. Their next immediate action is to coordinate the transportation of the cellularized ECMs into Dr. Palumbo's possession. The GoFundMe was successful. We even talked about this. So Dr. Ricchio's second cadaver lab session, sorry if I butchered his name. So it's completed and delivered to their internal report, which means you're not going to see it because it's internal, to Forgin's leadership, detailing his findings. So this is their second cadaver lab. Now, back in their November 8th newsletter, they said that this second cadaver lab, scheduled November 15th, 16th, is expected to be the final cadaver lab session. So this is their final cadaver lab session. I believe so. I don't know why they didn't say that again. Hopefully it's their final cadaver lab, but they didn't say it, so I don't want to assume. But hopefully this is their final cadaver lab. I don't know, maybe a Forginite or a Fortune supporter should go ahead and ask this question. Anyways, they're going to go and assimilate this research into the development of their proposed procedure. This is a critical step in piecing together our final surgical plan when it comes to approaching human clinical trials. And in their $50,000 matching campaign progress, the supporters have contributed $40,390, which also gets matched. So Fortune raised $80,780 this month of December. So that's awesome. Also, I'm sure you're wondering how much POTS raised in the charity campaign for November through December. Fortune is getting $2.10. Yes, that is it. In 2 months, that's how much Fortune raised. I don't know how that happened. I feel like they could have raised a lot more, but I don't know, man. I feel like they had a great opportunity to maybe raise a couple extra $1,000, especially when you have 836 members on your Discord. But hey, maybe, I don't know, man. They were so excited to get the charity program, and it just kind of seemed like they dropped the ball. But hey, you know what? $2.10, you got it. All right, guys, now I need to know what you guys want. How do you guys want us to go ahead and measure Intactivism growth? Do you want us to use Bloodstained Men, or do you want us to use Intact America? Please, once again, go to my Discord and vote so we know which ones to use. We'll do Bloodstained Men real quick. Keep in mind, this is going to be for the month, okay? This is the month growth. Bloodstained Men has 5,548 followers, and that is from 5,299. So if we do that math, Bloodstained Men grew 249 members in a month. That is really awesome. They grew 4.69% for the month, which is approximately 1.17% every week. That is awesome. While Intact America, last week, they had 4,956 followers, and now they have 4,964, which is a total gain of 8, which means that Intact America grew 0.16% for the week. So as you can see, Bloodstained Men definitely grow quite a bit faster than Intact America. But which one do you think is more accurate for the Intactivist growth? Please let me know in the Discord or in the comment section. I definitely appreciate that. Also, once again, we got a new intro video for POTS, so if you guys want to check that out, definitely feel free. And we also customized our channel quite a bit. Once again, all of our links are going to be to the side or in our about here in our links. So you guys can just go ahead and check that out instead of going to the description. Also, guys, a quick reminder that we are nominating charities for the POTS charity program for January through February. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and put a nonprofit down that you want to see get a donation from POTS after February. Also, this might be our last time we do this, because we might actually be looking for a permanent non-profit backer. So we'll keep you updated on that. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great one. Bye.